Hi, I'm average Joe. I'm an average normal guy living in the bottom of the society in China. So welcome to my channel. Today I will introduce or I will have a walking tour in the ancient town, which is a traditional town in Shanghai. You can see from the buildings and the pavilion, which is very traditional. And this ancient town, which is last for several hundred years ago, and its main industry or the people who are make living is by fishing. So this small town is on the seaside, and all the people who are living in the town are mainly on the fishing. They will go to the sea and do some fishing work, and sell the fish for their living to support their families. So this is a fishing town, which is located in the seaside in Shanghai. And in this episode, I will also talk about this, some cameras, as one friend in the U.S. just asked me a question about the camera which are in the corner of the street. So in my opinion, I think those kind of cameras are good, because every one coin has two sides, one negative and one positive. But I think for those surveillance camera, which is better for the for people's safeties. And in the past 5 years in China, so the violent crime has dropped by 47%. It was largely dropped, it is safer than before, so dropped by 43%. I think it is inseparable from the role played by those surveillance camera. There is a case which is reported by the news that shocked by the nationwide, which is a silver murder case. The murderer, whose name is Gao Chengyong, killed 11 women in a series of crimes between 1988 and 2002. The reason why he stopped later was also because the city's surveillance cameras gradually became popular at that time. So psychological shock because of this surveillance camera. And now there is a murder. If there is a murder case, depending on those surveillance camera, the police can always solve the case immediately, and then catch the suspect. So I think the social security is very important. So because I never worry about my safety when I go out in the night, like in the middle night, like at 1 o'clock in the morning or at 2 o'clock in the morning. I can still go everywhere in the city. I never worry about my safety. If I was robbed by the robbery, or I will be kidnapped by some bad guys, I never worry about that. Especially for the women and for the kids. So the kids, because there's no camera everywhere, so the kids will be safe. So it's impossible for the criminals to do crime like trafficking in children or trafficking in women, because a camera is everywhere. And if those bad guys want to do the bad things, they will be shooted by those camera, and the police can catch them very easily. So as in the average Chinese, we never worried about our personal safety. When we can go anywhere and can go at any time, just at midnight, 2 o'clock or 1 o'clock. You can walking on the street, and never worry about some bad guy just in the dark and to catch you and take your money or kill you, or just as I mentioned, trafficking in the women, just to kidnap your children. It never happened because of those cameras. So it is, safer than before. But as I mentioned, every one coin has two sides. So I feel a little bit concerned about our privacy. But comparing with the positive side of the safety, which are provided by those cameras, I think the privacy is should be concerned, but there need some regulations to be rule out, to regulations which needed to protect the privacy of the citizens, which are camera, by those cameras. Those images and videos should be protected by the security system to protect the leakage to the public of to someone. There needs some authorities and some level of rules to protect those videos and pictures. Yes. Okay. So that's all for today's sharing. And if you have any comments, just you leave your comments down below, and subscribe to my channel to get more update. Thank you for your watching, and see you next time.
我玩死了！爷爷，我要玩死了！爷爷，我要玩死了！就是我要玩死了，在这。
给他们解释了。
我直接坐那边就一个都不看的。
我是确实，他们说看不懂，要我解释一下。我打了
天黑了，可以走吧？我好就听。